What is going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Be sure, first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. 1 minute. I gotta hit it. Not sponsored. Anyway, I seen this video. This article broke yesterday out of Washington State. Shout out Husky Nation. And I'm telling you, this right here, when I seen it, I was all over it. Y'all already know. Check this out. There's a juvenile prison out there in Washington State that's fallen under scrutiny because they have been found out that they have been making sex tapes at this juvenile prison. And wait till you see the people that's doing it. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into this. I told you before, Juggernaut real, Juggernaut dangerous, and sometimes Juggernaut horny as hell.
New video showing the chaos inside the state of Washington's largest lockup for youth offenders. Chris Ingalls with our Seattle sister station has obtained sex tapes from inside the facility's walls, proof of security officers having sex with inmates while leaving their posts empty and unsecured. A warning, this story contains graphic content.
A young couple in a private locked room recording an intimate moment. In this day and age, it may not be that uncommon.
I've never been in love like this.
What's extraordinary about this tape? Where it's happening and who these people are. They're locked away in a linen closet at Washington's maximum security juvenile detention center. The Green Hill School in Chehalis houses males up to the age of 25 convicted of violent crimes. 22-year-old Robert Thompson is an inmate. Emily Baker is the Green Hill security officer on duty for the night shift. Equally jolting as a sex tape behind bars is the incredible lack of security that allowed it to happen. Records obtained by King 5 show at 4:55 in the morning, during strict lockdown hours, another security officer unlocked Thompson's cell under the pretense that Baker needed the inmate to tidy up the linen closet.
It hurts to be looked at as a killer and a person without sorrow.
As King 5 reported in 2022, Thompson is serving 40 years for the murders of Puyallup shopkeeper Soonja Nam and Thompson's accomplice, who he feared would turn him into police. Despite that violent history, records show Thompson spent 18 minutes locked away in the linen closet, alone with Baker, before this happened. A knock at the door that's followed a minute later by a phone call.
Everybody in here is going to talk. No matter how much you think people keep secrets, they don't.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
In all honesty, Emily, it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to do that.
It's unclear who the man is that's scolding Baker on the phone, but he may be the same employee who unlocked Thompson's cell door. The secret rendezvous seems like something that would be nearly impossible to pull off in a high-security facility with cameras everywhere. But we've learned it's happened more than once.
Oh my God.
This is another sex tape. That's security officer Michelle Goodman last year, 3 months before Baker's tape. She's having sex with a 23-year-old inmate, unidentified in court records, in the employee locker room at Green Hill. Goodman was fired last year for inappropriate non-sexual contact with inmates. The sex tape later came to light in a civil suit filed by the 23-year-old inmate.
Thank you, everyone. You can be seated.
Last month, Goodman faced a charge of custodial sexual misconduct.
Or misconduct, excuse me, in the first degree.
I'm guilty.
And admitted to the sex tape crime. Baker also pleaded guilty to her crimes and was sentenced earlier this month to 7 years in prison.
Parties agreed to recommend to the court that I impose 84 months, followed by the 36 months of community custody.
In addition to their sex crimes, both women admitted to smuggling contraband into Green Hill, like cell phones and marijuana. According to the Lewis County deputy prosecutor who charged the women, it's a complete breakdown in security.
It tells me that there's something wrong with the environment. It shouldn't be happening. This is during lockdown hours, and it tells me that there's more going on that we haven't been able to find out about everything that's going on in Green Hill.
The emphasis at juvenile facilities is rehabilitation, Taxpayers fund job training and education and programs that should provide rigorous therapy in hopes that young people come out better than they went in. State records show the cost of housing an inmate at Green Hill is $625 per day. That's 3.5 times more than it takes to house adults at Walla Walla, also maximum security.
To think that we can put them in prison and then I hope it's all okay when they get out, and to think they won't be a criminal when they get out, when we train them to be a criminal.
Jill Sharkey, a professor and researcher at the University of California, Santa Barbara, studies juvenile punishment and mental health. She says when detention center staff fails the young inmates, rehabilitation fails too.
100%. It's the culture of the place that allows it, and I think the culture needs to change.
We went straight to the governor's office for a reaction to all this. A spokesperson says Governor Ferguson inherited a challenging situation in his first year. The governor has appointed a new DCYF secretary and new superintendents at all 3 secure juvenile rehabilitation centers in Washington state. Now, you might call that cleaning house, but it's pretty obvious that Green Hill has a long way to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is fucking with that? For real, look at him. What's fucking with that? But then again, what do you expect from the juggernaut female? And it's all different kinds. I told you before. And these two are no different. I told you before, juggernaut real, juggernaut dangerous. Sometimes juggernaut is suicidal in their own profession. These women right here prove that. Species name. Soon as I saw this video, I had to get them. Juggernautus. Queens of Spades, the interracial cuckold kind. If the man meat is thick, they will trick for black dick, and you seen it. Lord have mercy. Look at the one chick. She got more neck than face. Soon as they turned on the little thing where they was doing the tape, and you saw the dude, that right there, let's keep it real, is another ongoing stereotype. You get a white woman that's real fat and homely. She always with a nasty looking black dude. Boom, exhibit A right there. Look at the other chick. She looked like she could at least get somebody. But what she doing? She going in there taking advantage of the meat market. Dude picked her up in the bathroom, got her face on the camera. Stupid as hell. They bringing in contraband, cell phones, vape pens. Told you, jail don't rehabilitate people. It's just like being on the street. The same stuff you get out here, you can get in there. And it's usually brought in from the people that have access to the outside. You seen it. The big face chick, big draws, she got 7 years. The other lady, I can't remember what they said she got, but something happened with her. She pled guilty. Know why that lady got 7 years? You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be honest. Her appearance kinda is like, come on, man. We already know. We already know. Let's just be honest here. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in their right mind gonna hit it. You know what I'm saying? For real, unless they got a fetish. But come on, man. They play on the desperation. She's desperate, and there are people in there that were desperate inmates. My thing is this. The guy she was messing with was 24 years old. Or 23 years old. How do you have 23-year-olds in a juvenile prison? At 18, he should have been shipped the fuck off. Especially if he got 40 years to do. See the game? People get lost in the system. If they not doing anything, they leave them there. A lot of us that was locked up know that. A lot of people, you would be in a prison camp, it'd be somebody there with a level 4 offense, but for some reason, they got caught up in paperwork and they stay there. And as long as they ain't a problem, they get to enjoy the amenities of freedom at a lower tier than they supposed to. Shit is crazy, man. You making sex tapes in prison. Listen, if you're going to freak and all that stuff, because that stuff do happen. We all know. If you're going to do that type of stuff as a person that's in there, that already jeopardizes your job and your freedom because you're going to prison. You know what I'm saying? You're going to face some type of penalty. Why would you let somebody put your face on a thing? Then the thing that's funny, the girl with the glasses, the smaller one, the one she was in there acting a fool with, doing a wild turkey, he the one that told on her ass. So obviously, he made her mad. She made him mad or something. Probably tried to stop it, and he told on her. Exposed it. He ain't got nothing to lose. He locked up already. And he get brownie points and jailhouse cred for knocking your dumb ass down. Stupid. You sitting in court. Guilty. Fuck out of here. Did you notice this, y'all? They said in Walla Walla, Washington, it costs $140-something a day to house an inmate. But for that facility, it's $600-something. So adult inmates cost less than kids that they got all these different, things in there for them to do and learn trades and stuff, and you got grown-ups in that prison. Told you the justice system's fucked up. It's fucked up. You gotta be stupid as hell. Nobody feels sorry for these chicks at all or other people that do this. How many stories, there's stories I haven't even done, where there are prison guards getting in trouble almost on the regular. You would think in a place where people never get to go home and are out in the real world, you would want to do everything you could to stay away from being caught up in that situation. But some motherfuckers don't learn. And that's your proof. Either way, man, it's a damn disgrace. Did you see the governor? He must have fell under scrutiny. Spokesperson come. It's his first year. Poor governor. Shit is stupid. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. One of the most important things as a young man is picking somebody responsible who you put your dick in. I made that mistake a long time ago. And I'm no different than anybody else. And a lot of us men, we know we made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But that type of stuff right there, come on, man. Come on. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, y'all.